Alright, hello and welcome to The Legend of Zelda. I'm going to wait here a second and read this opening crawl. I don't remember if the original game had this poor of grammar or not, but I'll try to read it the way it's written. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units, Link, to save her. And then we have just kind of a run-through of all the treasures in the game. Apparently the name Link is supposed to be essentially a pun, where Link, the character, is supposed to be a link between you, the player, and the game itself. Zelda is, it's someone's daughter, someone famous. I mean, it's Robin Williams' daughter, but she was named after the game itself. But Zelda, or maybe it was someone's wife, like Teddy Roosevelt's wife, something like that. I'll have to check. Maybe I'll check and note it in the next game, or the next video. But I think that might be it. It might be Teddy Roosevelt's wife. Anyway, let's continue on. You'll notice there that it said something about checking the manual for details, which actually is very important. There's a lot of things in the game that details you wouldn't necessarily know about, like to bomb walls, stuff like that, that are well known to us at this point with the legacy the game has, but weren't known at the time, where a lot of those details and telling you what to do are just some guidance on how to play the game or in the manual that you wouldn't get just for the game itself. But let's get started. Let's come in here and see this very famous scene. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. We get the wooden sword. Alright. Now, I'm going to be doing things in a fairly specific way. This first video is going to be all about building Link up to the point that hopefully it will almost trivialize some of the initial parts of the game. The one big thing that we need to get that will be a little bit difficult is bombs. Not necessarily difficult, but it's random. People who are, better at the game than I am can manipulate some of the RNG to encourage bombs to fall. I don't have that talent, keeping track of like the 10th enemy you kill, things like that. I've just never been very good at it. I lose track far too easily. So we're going to give this one little shot here. I'll check the screen, and then if we don't get lucky enough to get a bomb drop, then I'm going to head off in the direction of a shop just to the north here. Hopefully we just collect bombs on our way and can continue on with the current plan. If not, then we'll get to the shop and just purchase them, just to prevent things from taking too long. And hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much along the way by getting hit by easy enemies. Those blue and red guys that look kind of like squids, I guess, are Octoroks. These guys here that throw spears are Moblins. They are pretty similar in appearance to the enemies in the dungeons that throw boomerangs. Those, however, are Garayas. And we get another look at the Garayas in the next game, Zelda 2, which we'll be doing shortly after this. Alright, let's pop in here and just purchase some bombs. Move things along, as it were. Yeah, I, by no means am I a speedrunner or anything of that nature, but in my opinion, this is roughly the most efficient way to at least do this initial part of the game. If you are doing it in a way where you're going to try to max out Link's stats, as it were, before getting started. So here we can take either a heart container or the water of life, and you absolutely should never take the water of life. It's a potion that refills your health, but we can purchase them later. There's no reason to be collecting it here. There's just no benefit to that. So actually, I don't need to go through here. Let's go up this way. And we're going to be collecting another heart container and some rupees, as well as several useful items throughout the rest of this video, including my personal favorite item in the game. We'll get to that in a little bit. Alright. Notice our shield does a pretty good job of protecting us against most projectiles, at least kind of solid projectiles. There are some other things that we'll come across later that the shield, at least this shield, won't do quite so good a job against. Although by the end of this video, that really won't be an issue either. Okay, we're going to touch this statue, let it run out of the way, then we'll step down here. It's a secret to everybody. Yeah, so there's a number of locations throughout the world where if you find this kind of these secret areas, you can get some free cash, kind of one-time things. Oh, nice. Oh, the bombs left. Oh well, didn't realize they were there. Too late. That's fine. We don't technically need any more bombs in this video. It's nice to get them as kind of a buffer in case I mess up, put a bomb in the wrong place, or just accidentally use the item button instead of attacking. But shouldn't need them. Oh. There we go. There's our buffer. Alright, so we're going to move this statue now. It's a secret to everybody. Very nice. Another 30 rupees. Then we'll come up here. And I'm just going to run over to this side first. I hate dealing with these spider guys when I can't shoot at them. Their movements are just a little too erratic at times. We're going to bomb all the way to the right of this rock and get a second heart container. And that's a very important one to get for a reason that we will find out in just a minute or two. Now we'll come in here. Let's try to deal with these guys without embarrassing myself too much. I have a bad tendency to get a little overly aggressive and I make mistakes. We're also going to bomb right here. That's the third of the 4 bombs we're going to use in this video. Grab another 30 rupees. Alright, the max you can have is 255. These guys I almost never bother to kill, they're just not worth your time. I do like to kill these guys here because I'm going to want to go up these stairs later, and if you have to deal with them while you're on the stairs, it is a big hassle. This screen can be a little annoying, you just have to do a little dancing sometimes, but you want to go to the right of the tree and directly back through this wall. And in here we have a big cache of rupees. This is one of the 300 rupee drops you can get. And that puts us in a very nice position to make a purchase fairly soon. But first, let's head up these stairs. Show this to the old woman. Okay. Alright, so apparently we have to show this note to some old woman. Hopefully in the future that will make sense. Now we're going to go up these stairs here. Going to deal with some more of these water spiders, which is the only name that I allow for them, because, let's face it, that's pretty much exactly what they look like. And that's enough. We don't need to kill that guy. A few more on the screen. Let's try to clear some of them out so we don't get accidentally trapped. You don't need to kill all of them, but that's probably enough. Alright, now we're going to come in here and we're going to make our first big purchase. Don't buy this shield. It's much, much more expensive than you need to, much more money than you need to be spending, but we do want this candle right now, and I'm actually going to equip it right away, because we are going to be using it pretty shortly, although not until after we collect another very important item. I don't think there's anything I wanted over here. That's right. Okay. So yeah, this isn't an item, but just one of the kind of messages that we get. There's a secret at the tree, in the tree at the dead end. I don't know if that was a mistranslation or not, because there is a secret in that tree. It's a gambling den, which I never go to. I think maybe it's the highest paying gambling den, but I never bother with it. This we're just going to cut across. Or if maybe it's supposed to be saying, you know, there's a secret behind that tree, which is much more valuable as a secret, in my opinion at least. Alright, let's kill one more of these guys, and then we'll kill you too. Oh, maybe not. There. Let's continue on. So, we're going to come up here, and I'm just going to go up and down until that blue guy is in a little bit better of a spot. There we go. I forget what they're called, like Lionels or Lion somethings, and I don't remember them coming up again until the most recent game, Breath of the Wild. Master using this and you can have it. So you have to have 5 heart containers in order to be able to pick up this item, which is the white sword, which is significantly more powerful than our current wooden sword. Those kind of guys popping out of the water there are Zoras, which are more friendly to us in the later games. We're going to pop into this waterfall here. You absolutely don't need to do this. I'm going to do it just for the sake of showing it. She forces you to pay 20 rupees, so I will. Go up, up, up the mountain ahead. So this is just the secret to getting through the slight maze puzzle to get to level 5. We don't need to know it right now, but now we can just see that here. If you pay any less, she just says, this isn't enough for me to talk. But we should be getting enough money that it's okay for us to waste the 20 rupees here, just for the sake of showing that off. Here we're just going to dodge some rocks falling down and then get across the screen. And we're going to run down. And now we're going to start burning down some trees, starting some forest fires, like every good hero does. We want to bomb this 4th tree here. It's a secret to everybody. If we wanted to, at this point, we could go to level 1. I don't feel like it yet. I'm just gonna keep on moving forward, see what happens. See if I can get killed by some of the easiest enemies in the game. Oops, that was a mistake. So you can only use this blue candle once on every screen, and I accidentally used it there. Which is fine, you just gotta leave the screen again, but we want to burn down this right here. It's a secret to everybody. Another 30 rupees. And we'll head over this way, and now there's a couple of trees that we want to burn down. I think it's this 5th one, hopefully I'm right. Good. This is yet another heart container. And then we're going to come over and burn this corner right here. And we're going to purchase this shield, so a much less expensive version of this magic shield. So now we can block things like the projectiles from the Zorayas, essentially kind of like magic and fire blasts we can now block. So that makes dealing with this a lot easier. Of course, we still have to actually look in the right direction to block these things, but that's fine. Alright, now we're going to burn this bush here at the bottom. Collect another 30 rupees, I believe. Just 10, whatever. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, come back, I want you. Alright, there we go. Health is full. And then we're going to do one more thing here that we don't actually need to, but just for the sake of, I don't know, storyline, I guess. We will go and collect another secret message in here. Meet the old man at the grave. So that's something that comes up much later. Theoretically, after you've finished, well, we'll talk about it in a couple videos, but that is where you get your next weapon upgrade. I'm not going to bother going in there just now. We'll go sometime later. But for now, we're going to go down south. And we're going to go all the way to the bottom here. Oh, actually, I think we already had full bombs, but that's fine. So, go across here, and then what we want to do, we're going to take out these enemies first, because why bother leaving them behind? It's just a distraction to deal with later. Alright, maybe don't get yourself pinned between two of the enemies. I'm not very worried because there's a fairy right around the corner that I'm going to be able to heal up at, but still shouldn't really just embarrass myself like this. So just to the side of this crack, we're going to drop another bomb. It's a secret to everybody. Another 30 rupees. Now, if I had gotten lucky and collected more cash on the way around, we could have gone over here and paid for another secret. I'll just do it later. Again, it's something we don't actually need to do, but just for completeness sake, I would do it in this video. But we can just go and do it later. It's fine. There's no rush. Alright, and let's go out here. I'm going to burn this bush. Let's take these guys out. Alright. This is the second 100 rupee drop. Secret to everybody. Alrighty. And then we have one more to collect. Let's take care of this guy first. Let's see how much stronger the white sword is again. Alright, so we're going to go to this bottom one right here. Let's grab this quickly. 10 rupees. So we still need 10 more to complete the last thing that I want to do in this video, so we'll just kill a few more enemies here. Assuming they don't kill me first. Getting very unlucky with rupee drops. But maybe that's just my own failings. Alright, let's take care of these guys here. Alright, and let's take advantage of this fairy. Heal up quickly. And then be on our way. I want to go up, but I'm going to come down here just to kill a couple extra enemies. See if we get lucky. We really have not so far. Let's see, maybe there's a few more over here. Of course, they're all over there. They just kind of spawn randomly in different locations, so when the screen, portions of the screen don't connect, you sometimes can't get at those enemies. Usually I actually have too many rupees at this point and kind of go over, but no such luck today. Alright, we just need 3 more. Hopefully we'll get lucky on this last screen. All we need is 1 blue rupee. Just need to get lucky once. This is, of course, as I'm making a video, is the time that this would happen for first time I can remember. Leave me alone. Rude, very rude. Alright, this is ultimately where we're trying to get to. There's just no value in going there yet. Alright, well, let's see how long this takes. Alright, let's find some Octoroks. One. 2 more. Sure. 2. Where do we want to go next? Who knows? Alright, 3. Perfect. 250, that's what we needed. Suppose I shouldn't have risked it by paying the woman for that information I didn't actually need. Alright, so right back where we were before. We'll move this guy out of the way, drop down here, and this is actually going to be the last thing we're going to do today. We're going to collect this blue ring, and what this is going to do is give Link some new defense and a new color, which ultimately decreases all of the damage we take by half, which is a very nice thing to have very early in a game. Alright, let's just kill these guys quickly. Actually, I don't even really care about killing. We're just going to heal up at the ferry, and then head down here to... So you can see, you know, that attack that normally would have taken half a heart of damage did nothing because of our increased defense. Alright, we'll come over... Oh, no, too low. Or not low enough, rather. One more screen down. And where I'm actually going to start is at level 3, because it just happens to be the one that's closer. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to kill this jumping spider, collect our 1 rupee there, and then I will end things here, and when we come back, we will start diving into the dungeons. But till then, see ya!